I currently have my helmet of salvation on. Is laying down the lace of my wig, so that is the salvation. The wig is the blood of Christ. Taxi Driver. Virgin Suicides. I actually watched those two movies in the same day. After watching them both in the same day, I looked at it and was like, something's very suspicious here. With Virgin Suicides, they're kind of, I guess, opposing male gaze, or the way that they fantasize. Whereas Taxi Driver is kind of, yeah, do it. We're like kind of rooting for him and his delusions. It's actually about 5 sisters, and they are very popular because they're all very pretty. And there is a kid who lives next door to them who has 4 other friends. Yeah, y'all just sit all day, sit at home all day and fantasize about them. Yeah, in the end, we find out that the sisters all made a suicide pact in the movie, instead of them just sort of looking at it like, hey, these girls were miserable. We probably should have gotten some help. They were just sort of like, oh, I could have helped her. I could have been the hero in her life. And it's just like, you guys tried to help. Like, you sent notes over, and like, y'all wanted to run away together. Yeah, it was so helpful. Kid in their class named Trip. He was like one of the most popular kids in school. He got with the most popular sister, whose name was Lex. And he found her so addictive and all of that because she ignored him. And she clearly was playing along with him too. She knew what kind of guy he was. It was just like stop. I don't really like you like that. Then when he showed that he actually was willing to put in an effort of getting with her, that's when she was like, okay. She let her guard down. He slept with her and never talked to her again. But I mean, she wouldn't really get the chance to see him again, because after that, her parents really put the sisters on a lockdown and forced them to stay in the house all day. And then we have a movie like Taxi Driver. A man who is literally a loser. He comes off as a bit of a loser. He doesn't really have much going on in his life, so he picks up a job as a taxi driver. And he sees all the shit and piss and scum of the earth while... Excuse me. He's the scum of the earth while working there, and then he starts to have these delusions. I could be the world's savior. I could be the man that changes the world. And so he plans on killing a possible president. Like, he was like some senator or mayor or something. We kind of see how deluded he is before he really starts to get deluded, because on a first date with a girl that he actually liked, he takes her to see a porno, and she was just kind of like, yeah, you're a pervert, and he isn't really seeing what he did wrong. That was the red flag of him being completely oblivious to his own wrongdoings. And so, yeah, it just kind of gets worse and worse throughout the movie. to the point where he almost kills this man, but he isn't able to because, you know, the person might be a president, so he's gonna have, like, you know, high security in a lot of places. But I mean, in the end, he did save a baby prostitute from being molested any further. What we should probably figure out is why Jodie Foster's character tried to run away in the first place. Because, like, there's no way that a kid runs away from home just because everything is all peachy keen. You get what I mean? We're told that she's back in school and the transition is hard, but taking things one step at a time, and he'd always have a place to go if he ever visited the state that they were in. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit fishy. That's my comparison of those two movies. It's ironic that it kind of has the same theme to it, but, like, one is kind of seen as, like, a good thing while the other is kind of, it's just weird.